All right, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome to another edition of the Current Era Pod. I am your host, Julian, and today I do have Javar and Mandala back on to help me break down what we just saw, the Battle of Winterfell, Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 3. This was an amazing episode. I myself wasn't a huge fan of the ending, which you'll hear in the pod. But these are our immediate reactions. Like literally, the episode went off the air at 10:30, and we started recording at 10:35 p.m. Sunday night. So I really hope you guys enjoy. This was a great episode to record. These immediate reaction episodes are really fun. I'm going to continue to try to do them. So please remember to rate, like, and subscribe, guys. If you subscribe, the episodes will download automatically for you. Or you can just hit that download button and download them individually. The downloads are what really count for me. So keep making my podcast awesome, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support. And let's go ahead and get right to the episode. Season 8, Episode 3, The Battle of Winterfell. All right, welcome to another edition of the Current Era Pod, guys. I have Javar and Mandala on. We just watched season 3, episode 8, season 8, episode 3, Game of Thrones. I'm assuming this is going to be called the Battle of Winterfell. But guys, I want your immediate reactions. So Javar, I'll start with you. Overall, as an episode, what do you think, man?
Well, overall, as an episode, it was awesome. I mean, I like how they kept on focusing on characters and going away from the battle. Like it wasn't just all battle and spectacle. They it had some scary parts and thriller parts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm like shocked that it's over though. Like wow.
Yeah.
I know the series is almost over and we only got 3 more episodes, but it's just like wow. Like I thought the Night King. Like we don't really know what was the point of the Night King. So that's kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm left kind of with that. So that's my initial negative is like, man, they didn't really flesh that out very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's sad because I'm pretty sure it's just because they don't have material from the book, so they don't really know.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's an interesting take. I mean, of course, we'll get into the specifics of what happened towards the end of the episode in just a moment. But Mondi, what about you, man? What's your like initial reaction to what you just saw?
Yeah, so it was spectacular and all, but yeah, it was a little bit like you said earlier when we were just talking before the pod, a little underwhelming towards the end because it's like what, like that's like
Yeah.
it was crazy up until then, and it's like wow, okay,
That's how it ends. Yeah.
but yeah, right now I'm really just processing it still because we literally just saw the episode, so
Yeah.
I'm still kind of
same.
processing what's going on.
I'm just like thinking about the implications and just like wow. So this entire time they intended on Arya being the one, and it's just out of the blue.
Which
I mean, she was a beast, so it's kind of like I get it. But.
Yeah. Okay, she was a beast, but it's time for me to hurt everybody's feelings and everybody to hate me. I can't stand this decision. I don't like it. I don't support it. I hate that the showrunners decided to have Arya Stark kill the Night King. First of all, the Night King better not really be dead. I mean, I'm assuming since everything, like his entire army died. I mean, even the dragon. I mean, I don't know why he would fake it. Maybe Bran will become the Night King. I don't know. But who does Arya think she is? Like, that was Jon's kill. Like, Arya is not the main character. The story is not about Arya. The story is about Jon Snow. And if freaking Harry Potter gets to kill Voldemort, I hate it. I hate it. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I was just looking on Twitter and freaking T-Pain made a joke. T-Pain of all people. He was like, the Night King did all this for all these seasons. He was the biggest bad, and he died from a stab wound. Like freaking, was it Drogon that shot the fire at him? He was just like, he just ate it.
Yeah.
And then he literally dies from a stab wound. Like I hated it. But
Well, Valerian still, so that's why. But
still, like everybody else died from fire, and not him though. He's a Night King.
But I mean, but okay, so yeah, even though I don't agree with Arya maybe having the last kill, I don't mind that it wasn't Jon because I mean I don't mind having my expectations subverted, because that's what we all thought Jon's gonna kill the Night King.
Say the show never gives you what you expect.
Yes, I mean so that aspect of it not being Jon that kills the Night King isn't what bothers me. It's just more so how it just seemed very
easy.
It
was so easy.
Things just came too easy. I mean it was a nice kill, like how the knife dropped into her other hand.
Sure.
But yeah, like the fact that it wasn't Jon doesn't bother me as much. It's just more so all 8 seasons have led to this moment, and it was over like that.
Yeah. So there's still 3 more episodes of I don't know what. I mean, they're all about 80 minutes apiece. So I mean, I guess we'll find out. But Cersei being the last big bad, it just doesn't sit well with me.
Me either.
But Javar, what do you think about that? Like, I mean, essentially the Night King's gone. Like he's vanquished. So Cersei is the new big bad. I mean, how does that make you feel?
Well, like I said, it's it's really no way to sugarcoat it. It is disappointing that they built up 8 seasons and never really explained his purpose or like made him. I mean, he didn't really have a lot of screen time, so
No.
it's like, okay, so I guess he never really was the biggest threat, but I mean,
Sure
the
did
show
seem
has
like
been,
it.
been about politics the whole time for most of the show, but it's just like, yeah, I just can't help but feel like they just didn't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost like angry now at the author of the books that he's been
Taking so long.
Yeah, and he didn't give them like any real details on what to do, like any real guidance.
Yeah,
He gave them some bullet points, he gave them an outline, but
right. Yeah, I mean, hopefully once we once we see all 6 episodes of the season, things will be different. Like I said, I mean, there's still things that can happen as far as the Night King thing goes, but man, it's left a bad taste in my mouth. But I kind of want to go through the episode a little bit, kind of beat by beat, just to recap it. So it kind of opens up with obviously everybody getting prepared for battle, and it's like so dark, and I don't know if
with the dramatic music.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know if it was just my TV or what, but like it was so hard to see during the battle, like see what was going on.
I could barely see anything. I was really bothering me.
Yeah, like there was so many fast cuts. Like, did you have any problem with that? Like, did you find it hard to see?
Not. I mean, I think that was just the direction they wanted to take it, the artistic direction.
Mm. Yeah,
but it didn't particularly bother me, no, because it's just like, well, basically they're just fighting an insurmountable threat. It's all about just who's surviving, who's still alive at this point.
Yeah, and pretty much everybody that was important was like out there fighting. I mean, Tyrion and Varys were down in the crypt, but Brienne, Jaime, Dany, Jon, like they were all fighting and on the front lines. And it seemed like there was like no end to the damn whites. Like they were relentless. But so Mondi, let me ask you this. So Jon and Dany, during the midst of the battle, they get caught in like this ice storm, I guess, that the Night King produces somehow, and you see all these great effects of them two riding their dragons. How'd you feel about that scene in particular, as far as the special effects go?
It was cool. I like seeing the dragons. I felt like the episode cut away from them a little bit too much.
Yeah, I agree.
And went back to looking at Grey Worm looking confused. but like no, I liked I liked all the elements with all the dragons and stuff like that. I wish it would have made it more clear that Jon's dragon died, because it took me a while. I was like, okay, so
it didn't die.
Oh, it didn't die?
Yeah, I didn't think
even in the preview they showed him. They showed him in King's Landing, flying through King's Landing. He was just basically injured when he was fighting the Night King's dragon. He was too injured to keep going, so he was just out.
Okay. I thought he died. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and the in the very beginning when I can never remember the damn name, Melisandre, when she came back, she somehow got through the battle lines of both. I mean, of King's Landing, of Winterfell and the White Walkers, and just walked right through, and then just lit the Dothraki swords on fire, and then sent them on their way, and they all just got murked. You just saw that, which I thought was really cool scene. You just saw like all these lights going out, like one by one. Thought that was really interesting. But
yeah, they essentially sacrificed the Dothraki as like guinea pigs.
Yeah, right. They've been this another thing, like the whole 8 seasons of Dothraki, and they just got murked without even doing nothing in the final battle.
These ruthless horse warriors gone in 2 seconds. But yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. But also, I mean, I guess that kind of speaks to like they're like mindless warriors, and they're super expendable because they can't really like. They're just so dependent on Daenerys and stuff like that. Like they're just mindless warriors. So hey, let's just send them out there, see what happens.
They had no, like I was texting Joey about this a couple of days ago. They got no point up in Westeros anyway. What they gonna do?
Exactly. Yeah, just rape women and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Well, that ain't gonna fly over here. But yeah,
is Ghost dead, by the way? Poor Ghost.
We don't know. I don't know,
because he was in that front lines with the Dothraki.
He probably did.
No, don't say that. Ghost is okay. He's just out there with Nymeria, and then they're going to rise together. Don't worry.
You love that theory, don't you?
Because it's going to happen. I know. Okay. But yeah, so during that whole little ice scene with the dragons up there in the clouds and stuff, there was a moment where we finally see the Night King. Like we see him riding on his dragon, and then Jon sees him. And John goes after him, and I'm just like,
so
"Let's
real.
go!"
So
like,
because that was me, I was like, "Okay, turn around. I'm going the other way." John said, "Okay, I see you. I'm coming after you now. Let's go. Let's get it." I like that. I like that scene a lot. So yeah.
Through that whole little cat and mouse thing, I thought that it was going to be some confrontation. So Javar, I guess my question to you would be, when John originally saw the Night King, I mean, I feel like everybody wants it to happen, but were you disappointed that there wasn't a confrontation between the two, like a real confrontation
between Jon and the Night King?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, yeah, because I like you. I mean, I think everybody kind of expected him to get there and fight, but his freaking dragon was blocking.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, they did kind of have a confrontation. Jon's dragon, that's how it got hurt. He was trying to fight his dragon.
No, that don't count.
Like, you mean like, sword fighting or something?
Yeah, like mano a mano, like let's see who's better. And then when the Night King fell, it almost happened.
When he ran at when Jon ran at him, I was hoping he would, but then I saw all those dead bodies where I was like, all right, I see what's about to happen.
Nah. See, I'm stupid, I guess, because I didn't see that happening until he started to raise his hands, and I got mad. I was like, "What are you doing? Like, no, like, come get this fade." But come get this fade.
I almost feel like Jon should have threw his sword, but if he would have missed, that would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, pretty much at this point, it kind of cuts to Arya, and she's in that library, having this little Batman Arkham Knight sneak around thing. I thought that was like super cool to an extent. What you think about that scene, Javar?
Yeah, that actually was pretty thrilling.
Yeah,
it was scary. I was like, okay, what are you doing in here?
Yes, definitely.
And then when it was only a couple of them, I thought she was going to try to kill him, but it turns out there was a lot of them in there. So luckily she didn't. That's why I suck at the stealth modes in video games.
Yeah, this entire episode brought like an element of horror to it. There were a lot of scenes where like there was like no music and just creeping around, and people are hiding. I really enjoyed it. I thought that was great.
Can I ask y'all a question? Like,
yeah.
Who are you surprised survived that you thought was about to get that work? Like when you was watching it.
A Grey Worm.
Grey Worm. Yeah, so Grey Worm for me, he kept taking off his damn helmet to make sure everybody realized that he was alive, and putting it back on. I was like, look, bro, like you're important, but you ain't that damn important, like But
I mean, I like Grey Worm, but I did feel like it was like a suspension of disbelief. The fact that him, Bran, and Jaime were just fighting all these.
Brienne too.
Yeah, I was saying him, Brienne, and Jaime were just fighting all these whites like by themselves.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, like y'all ain't just Batman, just like
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
well, at least they had their backs covered, so it was just them things coming at them from the front. So that's somewhat believable, since they got like some of the strongest weapons, Valyrian steel weapons, between Jaime and Bran.
That's true.
Maybe. Okay.
And also, I don't know if you noticed, but you notice how like the whites were like attacking them like one at a time. It'd be like a big group of them surrounding them, and they like come like one at a time.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's for the TV. They can't just mob them. That would have been weird.
And also, just another thing. It's no way in hell Jon and Dany would be able to breathe up there. Like when they were above the clouds like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know it's like little, like that's just like a little, like
it was probably super cold too.
Man. Targaryens could breathe 10,000 high altitude, man.
Oh, okay. Now I know. See,
no, I'm totally joking.
I know.
So speaking of Targaryens, for some reason I thought that towards the end of the episode when Jon wasn't battling, he was kind of running from the Night King's dragon. For some reason I thought that Jon's about to do something real cool and like absorb the fire. I don't know what I thought, but because like they kept showing it, like they kept cutting to him ducking and running from this dragon. I was like, okay, like it's something about to happen here.
Oh, okay.
And like I know he's half Targaryen, so I'm like, okay, well like let's get it. Yeah. Like excite me.
I thought he was just gonna do some kind of lunging, jumping move with his sword and take it down because he has a Valyrian steel sword. They could have killed the dragon.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I was wondering. I was just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
With that, who do you think had the Well, okay. Let's just go down the deaths. Okay, we weren't surprised about Ed, the dude from the Night's Watch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wasn't surprised, but it still sucks to see him go. He's been on the show for so long.
Yeah, I was surprised he went so quick.
Right. It was basically meant nothing.
Beric Dondarrion, I think we all kind of thought, he didn't really have much use anymore. Fire sword guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as Thoros died, I mean, his days were numbered. This dude died 6 or 7 times already, so it's not like he's a great warrior.
It sure took a lot for him to die. He was getting murked.
Yeah.
Like, how is he still walking?
Yeah, and then the red lady said his purpose was served. I guess it was to protect Arya so she could kill the Night King.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
Oh God, Mandala.
No, but I'm saying, like, did she know that Arya, like, did she have some kind of foresight? Did she know Arya was going to be the one to end it all?
It's somewhat.
It seems like that.
Yeah, she kept on thinking kept on saying how important she was and talking about her destiny and stuff.
Yeah, remember also in the beginning she was like, you're going to shut eyes of brown, green, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
And like on that blue, she kind of added that last, like she like paused for a minute, like you're going to shut some blue eyes too.
Yeah, you're right. She did say that. I just assumed that she meant the White Walkers, but
yeah,
she meant the damn Night King.
Kind of foresight to know that Arya was going to, be the ultimate one to kill the Night King or not.
I don't understand why she had to die though.
Yeah, it didn't make a whole lot of sense there either. Like she was like, okay, I'm gonna die at dawn, but why?
Yeah, like is your magic depleted?
Yeah,
like what's going on?
You just have no power left to hold yourself together. I mean, to her credit, she did a lot for this last episode. I mean, she set all the swords on fire. She set the perimeter on fire.
Inspired Arya.
Yeah, I mean, maybe her magic meter was all the way down and she couldn't talk. Meter. So whatever.
Chakra's gone.
Yeah. So yeah,
Lyanna Mormont.
Oh no, yeah, we can go with her, Lyanna. Yeah, so I don't know what she was doing anyway. She should have been in a crypt, but
she got drilled.
Yeah, but she took down the giant, which didn't mean anything. Well, yeah, because the giant was about to eat her, and then she stabbed it in the eye and killed it. But
they're killing children on TV.
Did you care about Lyanna Mormont?
Outrage.
Mondi?
Not really, no.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I like her character and all, but her death didn't move me in any kind of way.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's almost like they were trying to build up, trying to have, I don't want to say no name characters, but characters like
lesser known.
Sure, let's put it that way. That's nice. And then, we had a medium character with Theon. Like Theon, to me, I mean, he matters, but he doesn't matter. It's like I was ready for Theon to die a long time ago. But Mondi, what about you, man? Did Theon's death impact you at all?
Yeah, it did, because I think Theon arguably has one of the greatest character like development in the show. Like him and Jaime are close, but I think Theon edges it out a little bit. And so just to see all that he's went through come full circle, becoming a good guy again, and to see him. And Bran really annoyed me in that scene too. He's like, "Thank you, you served your purpose." Like, you selfish son of a.
Are you gonna go or what?
Like Bran's annoying me at this point. Like, because I thought he was like, could really contribute to this battle. He really proved to be useless. I mean, the season is over. Maybe he could still do something, but he's really useless essentially.
I think that's that's the main reason why I think he's gonna turn evil to an extent, or he's gonna turn to the Night King, because he still has that marking on him. So I don't know if that marking can transform him into the Night King. He'd be like the new Night King. I don't know, but that's just a wild theory that's been going through my head, because it was just too easy. Like it was too
like there's got to
easy.
Be more.
There has to be. There has to be more.
It has to be.
Has to be. And then I think the last meaningful death that I noticed was Ser Jorah. He's another guy who's been on the show since that first episode, I believe.
Yeah.
And I thought that it was hilarious how I guess like 30 minutes through the episode you see him fighting in the castle, and then a split second later he's out there with Dany, like, oh, I got your back. Like, damn, like you move fast. But Javar did.
He watching Bay everywhere she goes.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Did his death impact you at all, Javar? Ser Jorah?
Yeah, I mean it was sad. It was cool to see Dany out there catching bodies too.
Yeah, she was trying.
Yeah, she was trying. So yeah, that was a cool scene. I figured that was the way he was going to go, was protecting her. It's not a surprise at all.
Definitely. So
I wonder what's going to happen to his sword. Who's going to take that though? Because that's a special item. Can't just let that just go to waste.
Exactly, that's true.
Wait, whose sword does he have?
A Valerian steel sword. Remember
the Tarly sword? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Sam gave it to him. Speaking of Sam, boy, I thought Sam was about to be done like so many times. He just kept surviving.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam impressed me though.
So
like,
he was just laying there with dead bodies or what?
yeah,
Yeah,
he
pretty much.
I don't know what was going on.
He was like,
I give
nobody
up."
sees me. Yeah.
No, but Sam actually really impressed me this episode. He showcased some real bravery.
Yeah, I mean, he was out there getting it.
Way more bravery than the Hound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the Hound is a straight. I mean, come on, man.
So I think that it was the fire that was that's what I thought at first until he said what he said.
Yeah,
because I mean obviously he's definitely afraid of the fire, but he pretty much came out and said like look, bro, we not finna win this. Like y'all.
He had that same arc in the Battle of Blackwater too, if you guys remember.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Remember
that was more so.
I'm done with this.
The fire.
Yeah. But I mean, it's good to see the whole him and Arya storyline come back into play because he really likes Arya.
Yeah,
like
he does.
It's almost like a weird father-daughter relationship, but that him seeing Arya kind of got him back into the swing of things. So
yeah,
that was interesting. But
this man said forget Beric like at least twice.
Yeah.
in that hallway scene, he's like, "Come on, forget him."
Hey, look, Beric, I'm like, I'm alive.
Beric like, "I'm still here." Down like,
like when they got to that final door, I thought he was just gonna shut the door on Barrett.
Me too.
Like, you ain't gonna make it, bro. Chill out.
yeah, the Hound is selfish.
Here come Barry limping in here. Oh yeah, I made it. I'm alive. No, bro.
So was anybody surprised that the dead came out of the crypt? Like that felt like the most telegraphed thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I saw that coming.
I would have been surprised if they didn't do it because it seemed so obvious.
Yeah.
And Javar, I think me and you talked about it. How in in episode 2 they kept saying the crypt is just so safe and the crypt is just so safe. And I'm just like, come on, bro.
Foreshadow much?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that was blatantly obvious. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they had to thin the herd. So I mean, kind of looking forward to these next 3 episodes. I'm not sure what their military might's looking like. I mean, it looked like they lost a lot of people. They lost the entire Dothraki. So
2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Yeah.
Danny's army in particular took a lot of hits. So unless it looked like in the preview she had the North willing to fight for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did some kind of cheers thing or something in the Great Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the Northern people are going to help, but I don't know. It might actually be somewhat of an even battle, notwithstanding dragons.
Yeah. Oh boy, man.
How about Theon's battle strategy against the Night King? Though I'm gonna run straight at him. I'm gonna run straight at him and yell from a mile away.
You better off throwing that spear. I mean, you ain't got nothing else. What you just gonna run up on him?
Exactly.
Come on, man.
I mean, Theon knew he was dead at that point. He was surrounded by all of them. So,
but like at least like at the last second, try to do like a little spin move or something. Like
I mean, he's Theon now.
I'm just saying he ran straight at.
Meanwhile, Arya was just sitting in the bushes, just waiting, just like.
Wait, she was in the bushes? I thought she was in the tree. Oh, she was in the bushes.
Or wherever she was. Yeah.
Yeah, wherever she was hiding.
Okay, speaking of spin moves, Jon Snow had one of the cleanest spin moves. Did y'all catch that?
Yeah, towards the end when he was going in that little tunnel.
Clean spin move.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm kind of disappointed in the way Jon was used in this episode. I mean, sure, like he had the scene, but to me, if he's your guy, if he's your number one, then he kind of needs to be in the mix. Like, because I mean, he was out there with the dragons for the longest, up there in the air, doing nothing.
He wasn't doing nothing.
I mean, he was trying to fight the Night King, but he wasn't doing nothing.
I'm saying, and then Danny are the only ones who can ride dragons, though. So I mean,
Danny can do that by herself.
She can't ride 2 dragons, though.
She can, what you mean? She don't have to ride the other one. She can just follow her.
It helps having a dragon rider,
Anyway.
Why 6?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I just would have. I was really looking forward to Jon versus the Night King. It just didn't happen, so I'm just disappointed. This is basically my point.
Look, I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. It is very underwhelming how the Night King died. I mean, I'm happy for Arya. She's a legend.
I'm not happy.
But it's just like it leaves me wanting. It's like, man, like it's not satisfying how he went out. So just gotta hope these last 3 episodes got more to it with that. But
yeah. Do
I
you
think at the end of the day, everybody was gonna be nitpicky or disappointed with this episode, or even the big episodes to come. That's just how it is.
Maybe so. You have any major predictions for the series going forward? Excuse me.
Man, no, not really. Like this.
It's crazy, right?
Really threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
I haven't fully processed it yet.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think that the Night King would die at all in this episode. Um, so yeah, I mean, Cersei seems to be the last boss, so that's fun.
Yeah.
She's got something up her sleeve.
Of course, of course. But yeah, Mondi, what about you? Do you have any predictions going forward? Do you think anything's likely to happen?
Only thing I can say I would think is that Bran has more importance because, like you guys last pod when you guys talked about Game of Thrones, they haven't really talked about the Three-Eyed Raven's purpose.
Yeah,
and that could be due to the writing. Again, the books aren't that far, but I need to know what's going on with Three-Eyed Raven. Like, what's his overall significance? Because as of right now, he's useless.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm worried about that.
It's weird. I mean, Bran, it's almost like they're telegraphing that he can see the future. It's kind of like some Doctor Strange crap. Like, like there's one situation where we're going to win. Because why would he go out there in the open, I mean, with 10 guys in Theon and wait for the Night King to come and kill him? But he didn't look scared at all. Like, he didn't look scared. Like, he was just like, okay, it's happening. Like,
and also the whole thing when he not morphed, but remember he did the whole thing with his eyes and he became the Ravens.
Yeah. What purpose did that serve?
What was the whole point of that? Like, it showed him flying. Showed him flying through Winterfell. Like, did they do anything?
They saw the Night King, and then they didn't show him.
Oh, they saw the Night King. Okay. Saw where he was. I guess.
Yeah, but he was still in that state the whole entire time until he came to. So it's like,
that's true. That's true. So I mean, maybe he was sending ravens to whoever, and for help. I mean, the help didn't come, so I don't know.
It's funny because I thought when he first did the whole thing with the ravens, I thought they were gonna attack the dragon, attack 1,000 ravens, pecking in the eye. I'm like, please don't do this.
Right.
But
yeah, interesting. All right, guys. Do you have anything else to say about this episode? I'm ready to
no, I don't.
Ready to end it here.
No, still processing it.
Yeah,
Time to check the memes.
I know, right? All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all hopping on, man.
No problem. Always.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of the Current Era Pod. Javar, Mondi, appreciate y'all coming on, guys. Hopefully we'll get to do this again real soon. And please remember, everybody, to rate, like, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at the Current Era Pod or at Jules. That's JOUL3S. And yeah, once you subscribe, the episodes will download automatically, or you can just hit that download button and download them individually. The downloads really count for me. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll have a new episode dropping on Friday. Could be something that we've all know. Okay, it's going to be Avengers. Sorry. Avengers Friday. Avengers Friday. Avengers Friday. Avengers Friday. All right, sorry. Yeah, Avengers Friday. All right, bye.